Merry Christmas, everyone!
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Good morning on a Christmas morning.
It is Christmas morning, and someone's in a good mood. I am as well, and we know that you've been looking forward to this holiday since December began. In fact, probably before December, right?
Definitely has to be from on November. Now, if you are, as it were, some forms will call it Advent. That's just before Christmas, so it's kind of preparation. But yeah, today is that day. Merry Christmas to you and all your loved ones. City,
yes.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mike. Merry Christmas.
Well, that's what we're here to do.
We have so much packed into one show today, and it is really exciting to finally be right here on Christmas Day. It's been a while that we did the actual Christmas morning show.
Exactly.
And we know a lot of people are at home watching and maybe planning what they're going to wear, what they're going to cook, who they're going to invite over, who they're going to go visit. So many things are happening. Not to worry, we're going to help you get into that groove this morning.
Well, I know one thing that's happening. I will be getting grilled sometime around 2, 3, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, well, if you're a good boy this year.
Santa, I've been good.
You've been good.
You have to
You're
give me
not
my
on the naughty
presents.
list.
No, I'm not.
You're
I'm not definitely. But
All
hey,
right,
come on.
then.
It's going to be a wonderful show this morning. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Mike Messikeno.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinson. Don't forget, we have a hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC across all social media platforms, and would love to hear your Christmas wishes this morning.
We do have some giveaways for you. We're going to be Santa.
Yeah.
So, and we'll do the traditional way so that you can receive it and unbox tomorrow. Boxing Day.
Yes, indeed.
There have been different reasons why tomorrow, Boxing Day, and people will come up with, different theories and all of that.
Today might be the day Santa comes knocking your way, so make sure you don't miss a thing. And in order to do that, just get our mobile app. It's available for download for Google Play and iOS.
Of course, if you're watching us live, that will be channel 16 on GOTV. And on the terrestrial band, it's the ultra high frequency 49. We're here to brighten your morning. Hit us up on social media. It's at TVC Entertainment _.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
on Instagram. On X, it's TVC Entertainment.
Yes, indeed.
You can probably see the handle at TVC Connect. That is what it was before.
Yeah.
But hey, come on, follow us up. We're live on X, by the way, right?
We're live right now. This Christmas morning, we are live. So tell a friend to tell a friend. And of course, if you're watching later on YouTube, note that you need to get that notification bell. Smash that bell so that you get all the updates.
And of course, we're going to have the beautiful chef Ziba in the house.
So
She's
Chef
making her
Ziba.
debut on the show today, and I'm looking forward to a wonderful, wonderful meal, Christmas meal this morning.
We're having some kids perform as well.
We are also having some kid performances, so it's going to be a great morning. So, Titi, what's happening today? It's all about today. What does Christmas mean to you? That's,
wow, Christmas means...
If we do have more time, we'll still continue with this, but what does
Christmas
it mean to you?
means, well, of course, Jesus is the reason for the season. And we have to acknowledge, the reason for the season. And I've been doing what I can to listen to some podcasts talking about the whole journey for Mary and Joseph to Bethlehem and how Jesus was born. And of course, when the shepherds came and then when the Magi came. I've been listening to those stories over, and they have new meaning to me now as an adult.
As an adult
than when I was a child.
A kid,
it was just like a children's story before.
Yeah, it was just like a children's story. And this is a time where a number of people will come up with the different theories about how it's a celebration of a sun god, a Saturnalia, and all of that. You see, it doesn't matter. And you know why I say it doesn't matter? It's all about whatever meaning you give to something. You understand? It doesn't matter what day it falls upon. It doesn't matter that, the Emperor Constantine decided to, or he converted and decided to take the celebration of a sun god and put Christmas Day on it. It could have even been on on the Day of the Dead in Mexico or whatever. But the point is that what are you celebrating on that day? It doesn't have to also be the day he was born. It's a commemoration, and that is what it is. It's for a number of people, it is a declaration of their faith. As Christians, and it's one of the biggest days. And so, and for me, if it's a good reason to spread cheer, to spread love, to spread joy. You know, for me, whatever reason it is, I would want to do it. Because I remember when you have Thanksgiving in November, and people will be like, Thanksgiving is not a Nigerian holiday. And I'm like,
but we do Thanksgiving every month in church.
Exactly.
Now? What do you say? All right, then now a lot of people have done a lot of decorating, food prep, and all that. Their compounds are squeaky clean. They've done some environmental, as we used to call it, right?
well, except that the dust that might come in a little bit.
That's what we're talking about. You've cleaned up your environment. Let's see if the weather is going to hold. Hello and good morning. It's time for a news update this Christmas morning right here on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Titilayo Oyinson. Thanks for joining us. Yes, it's Christmas, and Nigerians are joining their counterparts in other parts of the world in celebrating the birth of Christ. Back home, President Bola Tinubu is assuring citizens of his administration's commitment to alleviate hardship amid ongoing economic reform. The president's decision forms part of his Christmas message to Nigerians. He acknowledges that the necessary reforms implemented this year to achieve greater national prosperity have imposed unique sacrifices on Nigerians. He is, however, telling Nigerians that his administration will govern the country with vision, dedication, and empathy. He described 2023 as a period of significant transformation and change in Nigeria. He also extended his festive greetings to Nigerians, highlighting themes of hope, transformation, and compassion. The president urged Nigerians to endeavor to extend the warm embrace of kindness to those around them who need it, while also asking citizens to pray for the men and women of the nation's armed forces. President Tinubu emphasized the universal significance of Christmas as a time of joy, love, and friendship for people of all faiths. Outside Nigeria, the Israeli army have, or rather they say, about 152 soldiers have been killed so far in its offensive against Hamas militants in the Gaza Strip. It is said 9 soldiers died in fighting on Saturday, one of the deadliest days for the military since it launched its ground assault in the Palestinian territory on October 27th. The Israeli army would continue operations across Gaza, with military spokesman Jonathan Cornerkius indicating that forces were close to having operational control in Gaza. That's interesting. The first ever Christmas cards, official Christmas card, was on Queen Victoria.
Yeah.
Which
wow.
Victoria?
Victoria, well, Queen Victoria. There's only one Queen Victoria in my home book.
Okay,
Dark-haired queen.
Yeah, most of them they are first and seconds, all of that.
Yeah.
Anyways, Mary, Queen Mary.
Queen
in the
Mary.
house.
Queen. Okay.
How you doing?
Manu.
Oh, by the way,
Merry Christmas.
that is the second most popular name during this period. Jesus, son
Yes,
of
that's
Mary, and
true.
all
So,
of that.
Mary, did you know?
Yeah, that
I just say
that
she knew.
The angel told her.
I really shouldn't be. I shouldn't be here today. I should be in labor. You know?
Yeah,
Wow.
the angel told her.
Wow.
Hey, he said, Mary, did you know? Yes. Gabriel told me. he said, the son you shall deliver shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Everlasting Father, Mighty God, the Prince of Peace. So yes, she was told, but I still love that caroling. Still love that carol. And for me, Christmas carols are one of the best things about Christmas.
Yeah.
And I've gotten older now, and we are in a woke generation where people try to, people try to make sense of everything. And if I wanted to make sense of it, I would say for me, it's a mind hack. If I wanted to put it in the most, how do I put it now? If I wanted to be scholastic about it, I would say it's a mind hack for me. I have lovely memories of Christmas growing up. And so as an adult, I kind of tap back into those days and, get into myself and as it is now, hack my mind and in such a way get to spread the good cheer.
Yeah, spread joy.
That is what it is for me.
Spread love.
So that's what, apart from whatever it is a mind hack for me also.
There have been so many different, different families have different traditions.
Yeah.
We know of some families that go into communities, give out free food every year, or maybe give food to people in their immediate environment, make sure they spread love and joy. Some must go to church on that day. By hook or crook, they must enter that church. They have to. There's just some traditions that people grew up with around Christmas.
So that it makes one wonder, what is your tradition? Frankly speaking, for many people, it's the food they make.
Yeah.
As you know, silly as it might seem or trivial, sometimes for them, Christmas is not complete with maybe a local dish of theirs that is very expensive to prepare. It could be ekpankukwo, for example.
Yeah.
It could be edikaiko. Now, note, all these soups have level.
Of course.
There's daily level and then there's party mood level. So for some people, being able to go all out to create those dishes
With all the obstacles.
With all the obstacles, that's their Christmas tradition. That's the one time of the year they can afford to go all out for that. It's funny how there was a time rice was a luxury. I don't know whether
it was
you.
jollof rice. Well,
There
jollof rice was
time,
party
yeah,
food.
like there was a time you only get jollof rice at parties or during Christmas.
It's become staple
It's
now.
like
for
even
us.
chicken. Chicken used to be okay once in a while. Or you look forward to it Christmas. I didn't like chicken.
Yeah.
Now.
Yes, like you said, we have variety much more now than, I mean, growing up, how many, we can count 1 or 2 eateries that we had around or joints to it. But now, on a street, you know how many different brands of eateries that you can have. I also wanted to touch on Santa Claus also. And then about people Saint Nicholas, as it were, the legend of Saint Nicholas. And, no, not that I don't want to spoil. I just, you know, a lot of people, it's how a lot of people, like I say, are woke, whichever way, and try to spin it all around and say, oh, you shouldn't celebrate this thing, or it's not about St. Nicholas, it's not about, for me, that guy, that dude has given so much joy.
Yeah.
Combined, when I look through almost any character in history, he's one character that you can identify with joy.
With giving, with joy,
giving.
yes.
And you see, and that's the thing. So when looking through history, when you think about the major characters and whether lifelike or, you know, when you hear Santa Claus, Father Christmas, or whatever we call him Father Christmas here, in some countries, he's even a patron saint in some countries. You just know that he's coming to share joy and he's coming to give.
Yes.
And for me, that is the reason, that is what we should celebrate this season, giving joy. And so that's why it's one big reason.
And that giving thing, it actually does give you pure joy. No, there was something I did, I think, 2 years ago. Do you remember when? And I did the whole Dear Santa campaign.
Oh,
thing. Remember?
it was lovely. It was lovely. It was lovely.
Santa, and feeling, you know, putting yourself in Santa's shoes, being able to give as much as possible, just using our platform to give.
Yeah.
It gave me a really interesting sense of joy and fulfillment for the year. And a lot of people can't recognize that feeling until they've tried it.
Very true. When all my bears are white, I'll probably play Santa someday. I will not use that. No. That's one. Play that one. But it was the white day or white time, all everything all white. If you don't need too late, I feel dye everything white.
So, you know, being on radio over the weekend, it talked about Christmas, and so many people are actually going through tough times right now.
Yes.
And so I just want to put it out there that this is not the year to try to impress anybody. This is not the period to try to impress anybody. If people come to your house for Christmas, maybe it's time to pay them a visit this year. Yeah. Yes, like it's time for them to return the favor. You might think, my reputation and everything. Look, those people are also looking for somewhere to get some food to eat. Yeah. So if you cannot afford it, it's either you tell them you're not available. Just make sure you tailor yourself within your means, because January is very long. Let me first explain to you. January is 5 weeks. It ends on a Wednesday. 5 weeks. Starting from next week, Monday. Like, it's well planned. The way this new year planned itself. And you know how it is with January, 90 days. So please don't overdo yourself today. Yeah. You are looking at that salary. You are saying to yourself, I need to manage it. Please, as you are managing it, remember the 90 days of January. Yes, please. I'm begging you.
You only live once.
You will call my acquaintance, Wala.
You only live once. But tomorrow is not, you only live once. See, okay. Good boy.
Hey, Merry Christmas and welcome to the kitchen on Wake Up Nigeria. This morning, breakfast will be served by Chef Ziba. How are you doing today?
I'm good, I'm fine, thank you.
Great. Good to have you in the studio with us. So what's for
Thank you.
breakfast?
So we're having Chinese stir-fry rice and Chinese stir-fry sauce.
Chinese stir-fried rice and Chinese stir-fried sauce, so
Yeah.
like beef sauce, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about the ingredients. Let's take a look at what we'll be making use of, starting from that.
Yeah, we have spring onions, we have carrots, we have bell pepper,
Okay.
salt, seasonings, sesame oil, eggs, and beef with our rice.
Okay. Then we're, of course, making use of chili sauce, dark soy sauce, curry
powder,
thyme.
yeah.
What's here?
Ginger,
Ginger,
corn flour, and
oil. And then you have some pepper here.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right, so run me through the process. How are you going to make this dish?
It's a very easy process.
Every chef says so.
Yeah, it's a very easy process. You can
Okay.
easily make it at home.
Okay.
So it's just that we're going to boil our rice
Okay,
first.
okay.
Then add the ingredients together. Add the soy sauce
Okay.
and the carrots with the spring onions and green beans. Then we're going to stir fry our beef first.
Okay.
Then add in our carrots, our veggies and everything.
Okay.
And that's all basically.
Okay, let's get started. You could grab a pot. So basically, she's trying to say that it's not going to take time to make breakfast this morning. She makes it seem like, okay, all you have to do is just boil the rice. Is it parboiling?
Yes.
Parboiling the rice. So it's,
Boiling basically.
you boil it like
Yes.
proper. So the stir fry you've done, you just throw in the rice and finish cooking it with that, right?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Now, I'm just very curious about something, though, because I was looking at the sauces and I was wondering, last week something was trending about sauces and the brands. And I'm wondering, when you went to your pantry that day and you saw the name on the brands of your own sauces, how did you feel?
I got scared, really. But almost all the supermarkets in Nigeria sells all this stuff. So I don't feel like the original sauces are like really like easy to get. This is only the things you can find
In
all
the market.
supermarkets,
But
yeah.
you are the expert, you're the chef here. Does it still give you the taste you need? Like what the end result you're looking for, do you still get it from the sauces?
Yes, I think all of them, they are all the same. It's just the branding and the name.
Okay.
But to me, they are all the same. They taste the same.
Okay, okay. Now, we know, of course, bell peppers cost a lot these days.
Yeah.
So, on average, how much did you spend getting this?
This, I think, roughly 4K
For bell peppers alone?
for the 3, yeah.
These are 3? There must be
Yes,
3
yes.
large ones.
Yes.
Ah.
Like 3 colors, 3 different colors.
Okay, 3 different colors. Okay, because I was like, if these are just 3 bell peppers, there must be giant bell peppers.
Yes,
That was
they-
working.
they
They were, right?
But you can get small for yourself if you want to. Like, you can just get one for like 500
Okay.
or something, yes.
Okay.
Easy
Now,
to
looking
get.
at the shapes of the vegetables, you have the carrots here being shaped like the bell peppers, but then we have another type of carrots here. What are you aiming to achieve? This is going to be for the rice, while this is for the
Sauce.
the beef, right?
Yes.
Oh, so that's the difference in the shapes of the carrots and the
Yes, so
vegetables.
this is like a julienne cut
Okay.
for stir fry basically. But
Okay.
this is for rice. This cannot go in rice. It can only go in spaghetti and sausage.
Because it's about the same shape as
Yes.
well. Okay, okay. So the entire cooking process will take, on average, how long?
Okay, give or take, let's say because of the rice and everything, maybe 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Yeah.
Ah, that's not so long. That's not so long. Looks like something one can rustle up for Christmas. So if I wanted to make this dish myself at home today, like I'm at home, all the people are expected to call me to come hang out. They said, oh, they won't be available, you know, in Nigeria right now. And then I have to make something for myself. If I wanted to make this for one person and I wanted to order it from you, how much will it cost?
So we have like different prices for different food.
Okay.
So this one is basically like intercontinental.
Okay.
So intercontinental is more expensive than normal Nigerian food.
Okay.
So if you had to get like a plate of this, it's like 6,500, but it's like different dishes inside because it will contain Singapore noodles, the rice, and the sauce too.
Okay, so the
and
sauce will
chicken.
be there, the
Yes.
rice will be there,
Yeah.
and then of course the Singaporean noodles.
Yeah.
Okay, the Singaporean is already tweaking me because I love it. I love just how light it is. So we have all of it for 6,500 naira, and it's filling for one person.
It's filling. In fact, 2 people can eat.
Ah, 2 people can eat it. Okay, I know these days you guys do liters. How many liters is that?
No, it's just basically
The size of the bowl.
Yes, the size of the bowl.
The ingredients are currently on your screen in case you missed anything earlier, so you can quickly scribble it down. Right now, we have to start cooking because it's Christmas, you know. We need to have the dish ready in time for the end of the show. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a break now. When we return, we'll get on with the cooking, okay? But before the break, though, I believe it's time for us to check out the newspaper headlines. Hi, Titi.
Hello and Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas.
Merry
A
Christmas.
day has finally come, and this is all of us here on Wake Up Nigeria wishing you the best of the season. Compliments.
Yes.
What are your plans for today? What memories do you have of Christmas? How are you celebrating Christmas? We would like to know. Hit us up on X, of course, and of course Facebook also. Let's have your thoughts of what Christmas is like for all of you. You know, use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC.
We have quite a checklist of great things to do today, and it's been an extraordinary month already.
Yeah.
And we're closer to the end of the year than ever before. In fact, it's just a hop, skip, and jump. 2024 starts.
2024 starts.
Yeah.
You know, for me, by this time, it's just 1 week. It's just 1 week. 1 week I'm in first, so it's just 6 days to the end of the year. So hey, come on. Let's spread the good cheer.
Yeah.
Let's encourage everybody. Some people, it's not so easy for some this Christmas.
Of course.
And while you celebrate as much as possible, think about your neighbor, think about your friend, and you know, celebrate with them also.
Celebrating often means food, and in the kitchen today,
We'll get to that
right,
later. Mary, of course, is with Chef Ziba.
Exactly.
And they are preparing something wonderful. We'll get to be with them. We've just been with them only once. We'll still have more time with some of them in the kitchen. So let's get straight to what we have left on the show this morning. If you're just joining us, you've missed 1 hour, but hey, come on. I'm sure you enjoy this next 45 minutes.
Aso Nelson is going to be here. Obey Agbo, also known as Nelson, he's going to be
Sure, wonderful. If that is a rendition, it's coming to give you. I am telling you. Yeah, we should. We will. So maybe just hit us up on social media at TT the Dynamite.
Wow.
If you follow us, maybe we could go live for a short while.
Maybe.
And then we do a little bit of karaoke. My voice is not karaoke level voice now. I think after reps are wrong.
All the singing that you've been doing.
After reps are wrong way, man. The thing. Oh, by the way, we had a wonderful time at Reps and Runway, I must say. We'll get to show you all of that. But let's head over now to Mary in the kitchen, who is waiting patiently. We're looking at our Christmas stir fry. Chef Ziba, what's up? What's happening?
Okay, we're busy cooking. Yeah, so the rice is cooking already. And we're going to show you how to make the
Beef stir-fry sauce.
The beef stir-fry sauce, okay? So that's what we're going to make first, the beef stir-fry sauce, while the rice is cooking. And then, of course, we'll do the stir-fry for the rice as well, okay? Because it's stir-fried rice as well. Remember, Chef Ziba said that. If you're just joining us, welcome to the kitchen right here on Wake Up Nigeria. Merry Christmas to you. Yes, it's a Christmassy breakfast this morning on the show. All right, so as it is, Chef Ziba has been doing quite a number of things. So I'm going to let her take it step by step so you can understand what's happening. So oil first, then onions.
Yeah.
Okay? So put in the onions. Okay. So as soon as we put in the onions, the beef goes in. Okay? So it's actually rather a very fast and easy process. If you're to believe every chef that comes on Wake Up Nigeria, to them everything is easy until you enter your kitchen and try to attempt it. But I'll say that you guys tend to really simplify stuff. So the accidents are fewer than when you try it on your own.
Yes,
So,
because it's basically simple and easy steps.
yeah. So for how long are you going to let this stir fry?
For like 2-3 minutes.
2-3 minutes.
Yeah.
So in that period, we're going to get the results we need.
Yes.
Okay. So 2-3 minutes of that. Then, yes, you were doing something with the corn flour.
Yeah, so it's basically the mix. So
Okay.
we're going to mix the corn flour.
How much is this? Is it 1 tablespoon or 1 teaspoon?
1 tablespoon.
1 tablespoon, okay.
So I'm going to go with my soy sauce.
Let me keep stirring this for you.
Okay.
Please go ahead. So you're putting in the sauce. Which of the sauces is that? The dark soy sauce?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going
Is it replaceable with light sauce, soy sauce? Or if you want to even use both, can you?
You can use both.
You can use both?
Yeah.
And you still get the same result?
You get the same results. But don't use light soy sauce because it will not give you the kind of color you are looking for.
Okay. Don't use light soy sauce alone?
Yeah.
Okay. But you can use both. But make sure you don't use light soy sauce alone, or else you will not get the color you're looking for. Okay. Okay.
I'm going to add ginger.
So this is ginger. Oh, you're putting it directly into the meat?
Yes.
Okay. So this mix, what is it going to do? Is to thicken...
Is it thicken the sauce?
Okay. Are we putting water in the...
Just a little.
Just a little water? Okay. Oh my gosh, this ginger is so strong. I can already perceive the aroma. Okay, so that's thyme.
Yes.
Now, there's something I learned from a chef on this show that I've been practicing a lot. And for me, it's been working. So curry with oil first.
Yes.
You do that as well?
I do that. When I want to make jollof rice
and
pasta,
stews.
yes.
My gosh, ever since I learned that was about a month ago, I believe, it's been magical. And I'm not even exaggerating. See, when chefs speak on Wake Up Nigeria, when they're showing you their methods, learn, okay? Keep an open mind. You'll be surprised to see that there are certain things that you've overlooked that could actually make your dishes just have that extra bit of to it, okay? So like curry, for example, to your oil before you even add your onions and everything else. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, so that's seasoning cubes going in, then salt now, right? Okay. All right. So we're going to keep stirring this for a few more minutes just so it cooks through. Now, the reason you're seeing some clumps is because of the ice.
Yes.
Yes, because we took it out of the ice. You can go on. Yeah, since you're through with this, let me let you finish up with that. So that's why you're seeing the clumps, because it was ice. So we had to find a way to pull them apart. We succeeded, yes. These things happen, yes. Some people have more electricity than others. But on a serious note, though, if you have that kind of situation, you can always put it in water just so that it's easier to melt. And then when it melts, you take out the quantity you need and then you start cooking with it, okay? That's the way to go. Why do I smell Mike approaching this kitchen? Is it my imagination?
Please, can I get those?
Vivid imagination.
Not you. Pepper flakes, okay? But this is fresh pepper, by the way. Blended fresh.
We are just going to add little because we are Nigerians.
Only little. That's why you should add more.
Please add plenty.
Don't go answer him, but there are people that don't like pepper here. Well,
Add plenty,
in this season, we will be fine.
This is very optional.
Okay.
Because we are Nigerians.
So, Chef Ziba, here they call me quality control.
Okay.
So I ensure that everything is quality. So when you are done, the first this is me to test it to ensure that everything is okay. They call me QC. So, you understand? So that's why I'm checking it to ensure
It's
that
not
everything is
QC,
okay.
it's not quality control, it's Queen's College. Go back to your principal mode.
Hey. But our rice is getting set, right?
Yes. The rice is almost ready.
This is going to be colorful. I like all the colors that I can see. Are we cutting the bell peppers a bit more? Is it going to
No, it's going to be like this.
This side?
Yes, it has to be chewy.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
so it's going into the beef. That's the beef stir fry. So it's going in there.
Some of my followers, I'm going live now. They said they wanted to see how the food looks. So you see.
This is our Christmas breakfast on Wake Up Nigeria. It's coming along nicely.
Thank you to all the people that are wishing us, season's greetings. Merry Christmas to you also. There's boiled egg, eh?
Boiled egg, you see stir fries. You know you fry egg inside to mix it now.
Okay, but you can still put boiled egg.
This guy is thinking of a father rice. He should have just...
Oh, now you say it.
You confess.
Today's stir fry.
Little sesame.
Yes, please.
You can get it.
See, don't worry. The chef can be nice and boil the egg separately for you.
So, soy sauce and all that, they were trending during the fake sauce.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier.
You spoke about it earlier.
Yes, I was asking her that what's her thoughts on it, and she was like, well, the most important thing is even the so-called, the imitations are giving the results that are needed. So, at the end of the day...
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure this pepper is enough?
This
I
pepper.
think it's enough because it's actually optional. So you can't even...
The reason is Mike is not seeing enough. You know what? When the food is ready, add pepper to your own. Since
They'll have to, they'll have to add, though. They have to.
and then, you know, some people like
That's
pepper
to
so
be-
much. Is it okay if you
that's to
put black pepper, that Cameroon
Yes, you
pepper,
can add black pepper.
then you now
can
add
white pepper. you
the
can
red pepper as well? Even with this pepper you've added, so you can show that you are lacking pepper in your childhood.
Chef Ziba, this pepper, you don't
I
reach
already
you.
said, like, do it according to your own preference. You can add a lot of pepper.
Mike, I don't trust
can
you owning
choose
this thing.
not
Mike is going to
add
pour. He will just upend the entire thing there. Please tell Mike to stay away from here. Mike, how did you enter this?
I know some people will not eat it. There's too much
pepper.
pepper.
A little water.
A little. I'll give you plenty water. How much water do you need? Maybe hold this. I'm sitting live.
Mike, respect
Hold this.
yourself. I know why you are here now. I have a very good understanding of why Mike is in the kitchen now. It took me a little too late.
Mary, did you know?
If you know, you know.
Mary,
Welcome
did you
to the
know?
kitchen, Mike.
Mary, did you
You are
know?
very welcome.
You see, you knew. You
I know
always know.
now.
See? Mary always know.
do you?
And Jack Gabriel told her.
Ah, no, yes.
Oh.
Michael.
Hey, that's what's up. Lady, yo.
We hail you.
That's what's up. That's
Well
what's
done.
up. That's what's up. Let's make it happen.
We are going to add our carrots now.
Okay.
It has to be crunchy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But even if it's crunchy, it has to also cook a bit. I know that's why it's
Yes.
going in first before the bell peppers.
No.
If you don't have time, you can fry first and just add everything.
Ah, okay. So because I know some people will fry it, do everything first, even before they add the water. So I guess this is another way to do it. But it's a good one because the carrot is going to soak the flavors.
Yes.
I'm not hearing anything they're saying again.
Except you are looking at the food.
I'm not hearing anything again.
Mike, is it the food you are looking at?
Is that the beef is tenderized? I can feel the juiciness from the beef, you know? Oh, this is wonderful.
Mike.
You can cover.
Mary.
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 This is going to cook for like 5 minutes before we add the corn flour mixture.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, so corn flour and dark soy sauce. So that's what will give you that dark color.
Okay.
Now, of course, the rice is boiled. There's nothing that can convince me otherwise. I'm sure that rice is boiled. So we're going to finish the process. Chef Ziba should have breakfast ready in time for the end of the show.
Chef Ziba, you're doing well.
In the meantime, however, I'll let Mike take over behind
doing
the
well.
scenes while we take a break. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria.
It's
Very
all about quality control. That's what's important.
Indeed.
Hello and welcome back. Merry Christmas once again to everyone watching at home. Now, today we're joined by the Brahma Kumaris Children's Retreat. Now, if you're not sure about Brahma Kumaris, let me just say that it's an organization that exists in 140 countries and has been going on for over 89 years. Now, the kids from Brahma Kumaris are here in the studio with us today. Good morning. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right, so they have a lot of empowerment programs at Brahma Kumaris. And today they have some problem-solving songs and even an empowerment song to perform for us. Are you ready, kids?
Yes.
All right, then. 3, 2, 1, go.
Om Shanti. Merry Christmas. Today we are going to sing a problem fiction song. If you sing with us, your problems will become no problems. If you're hungry and you know, say I'm peace. If you're angry and you know, say I'm peace. Yes, I'm peace. If you're angry and you know, and you really want to stop. If you're angry and you know, say I'm peace. Yes, I'm peace. If you're hating and you know, say I'm love. Love. If you're hating and you know, say I'm love. Yes, I'm love. If you're hating and you know, and you really want to stop. If you're hating and you know, say I'm love. Yes, I'm love. If you're fearful and you know, say I'm brave. If you're fearful and you know, say I'm brave. Yes, I'm brave. If you're fearful and you know, and you really want to stop. If you're fearful and you know, say I'm brave. Yes, I'm brave. If you're sorrow and you know, say I'm happy. If you're sorrow and you know, say stop. If you're sorrow and you know, say I'm happy, yes I'm happy. If you're weak and you know, say I'm powerful. If you're weak and you know, say I'm powerful. If you're weak and you know, and you really want to stop. If you're weak and you know, say I'm powerful. Yes, I'm powerful. If you're failing and you know, say I'm victory. If you're failing and you know, say I'm joy of victory. If you're failing and you know, and you really want to stop. If you're failing and you know, say I'm joy of victory. Yes, I'm joy of victory. Om Shanti.
All right. So I think you have another song for us, right? Are you ready? Yes. 3, 2, 1, go.
Om Shanti. Merry Christmas. Today we are going to sing a empowerment song. If you sing with us, you will all also be empowered. Our peaceful soul, say I'm peace, yes I'm peace. If you are a peaceful soul, say I'm peace, yes I'm peace. If you are a peaceful soul, and you really want to show. If you are a peaceful soul, say I'm peace, yes I'm peace. If you are a loveful soul, say I'm love, yes I'm love. If you are a loveful soul, say I'm love, yes I'm love. If you are a loveful soul, and you really want to show. If you are a loveful soul, say I'm love, yes I'm love. If you are a happy soul, say I'm happy. If you are a happy soul, say I'm happy, yes I'm happy. If you are a happy soul, and you really want to show. If you are a happy soul, say I'm happy, yes I'm happy. If you are a wise soul, say I'm wise. If you are a wise soul, say I'm wise. If you are a wise soul, and you really want to show. If you are a wise soul, say I'm wise, yes I'm wise. If you are a powerful soul, say I'm powerful. If you are a powerful soul, say I'm powerful. If you are a powerful soul, and you really want to show. If you are a powerful soul, say I'm power, yes I'm powerful. If you are a pure soul, say I'm pure.
I'm pure.
If you are a pure soul, say I'm pure.
I'm pure.
If you are a pure soul, and you really want to show. If you are a pure soul, say I'm pure, yes I'm pure. If you are a pure soul, say I'm bliss. Yes, I'm pleased. If you are a peaceful soul, say I'm pleased. Yes, I'm pleased. If you are a peaceful soul, and you really want to show. If you are a peaceful soul, say I'm pleased. Yes, I'm pleased. Om Shanti.
Oh.
If you are a peaceful soul, say I'm pleased. Yes, I'm pleased. If you are a peaceful soul, and you really want to show. If you are a peaceful soul, say I'm pleased. Yes, I'm pleased.
Peace. All right. Give yourselves a round of applause. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's not easy performing in front of everyone like this. Lovely, lovely, lovely songs from the Brahma Kumaris Children's Retreat 2023. Thank you. So you want to say Merry Christmas one more time? 3, 2, 1.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, everyone. We're taking a quick break and we'll be back with more.
All right, welcome back. It's still our Christmas episode on Wake Up Nigeria, and it's going to be a wonderful one that we have in store for you. Obehi Agbo, known professionally as Asob Nelson, is a Nigerian singer, jazz vocalist, guitarist, and actor. His career as a jazz and soul vocalist started in the early 2000s and spanned almost 2 decades, where he found and recorded over 10 singles. It's great to have you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Jazz as an art, you've been doing this for over 20 years now.
Yeah.
How did this all start for you?
It started off from when I, started learning the piano, and so I was playing the piano one day, and then I started trying to apply, some notes to the normal major chords, and then I got inspired by, basically the 7th chord, comprises of the do, mi, so, ti.
How many chords are there altogether?
All
say
chords,
seventh
there are
chord.
There are more than thousands of chords.
Of chords, okay, but this seventh chord. If you say
seventh
seventh chord,
is a combination of notes, actually.
okay, all right.
Yeah, so, and they'd be like, okay, I started applying those special notes on my major singing.
Yeah.
And I started to discover that they were a bit more colorful. And at that time, I wasn't even regarded as a jazz singer, but my friends started calling me OB Jazz and all that. So I said, okay, let's go.
Let's go.
And then we started building, and then inspiration
And all
came
that.
and all that.
How is the acceptance of jazz music? Because I know when I go to sit down to maybe a bar or something, I love jazz music. How was the acceptance? Has it gone past just in bar to having major jazz concerts and all of that? How's the fellowship?
Yeah, in the early times when I started, it was quite rough because as at that time it wasn't very acceptable because we don't usually have people who have the jazz musical background. It's basically maybe Afro and other genres of music. But over time, we started fusing other elements into the jazz that I was doing that made it a bit more subtle enough to be generally accepted. Yeah.
And has that acceptance, has it taken roots?
It is taking root.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
and so you have over 10 singers now, your personal singers. Is there a body of work that you've put together out there?
Yes. Well, the first professional masterpiece I did was project I did was titled Your Love.
Okay.
And I featured Ige, who is she's a classical singer.
Yeah.
Very professional singer and also a music director and all that. So yeah, it was really a journey for me to bring such minds together in the studio to achieve that. The title of the song was Your Love.
And she's a classical singer, and that's what goes with jazz and all of that.
Yeah.
Is it for somebody, for an upcoming artist, somebody who wants to go into classical and jazz music?
Yeah.
What words would you have for such a person? Because I know that this is a kind of career that it's a labor of love in some ways. Your passion has to push you through because you might not see all the money like the other artists there and all of that. What has kept you this long? How can you help somebody out there with this kind of work?
Okay, the first thing, passion is good, but usually will not be enough. But the fact that you love what you're doing, so most times that love for it would always keep you, because if you had started music because you want to make something out of it, you might not be able to make it to the top. But if you do it because it is something that you love and it resonates from within, then you can stay as long as,
So that's the word I give to younger people who want to come in.
Yes, so money is not the inspiration. Making money from music is not the inspiration. It's to be able to impact people.
But how can one balance, so if you have a 9 to 5,
and
then you want to do music and all of that, how does one balance such, it's not that easy.
It's not.
How does one balance it? You have the passion. Because there's some things that we had passions for, but when the bills come and you have to focus more on it and all that, the passion starts dying away.
Yeah.
How can one balance it?
It's tough to be able to balance full-time music and then try to do a 9 to 5. Because if you leave music, in some ways, music will sort of
leave.
Yeah, So you have to give it full time. Like for instance, Michael Jackson. He died into music. Everything he was doing was about music. So,
exactly.
So the outcome would be directly reflected from your input. So you can't be a superstar or you can't be the best if you do the regular,
the regular kind
routine.
of thing.
Yeah.
All right, you have an ensemble together. You're going to perform for us, but what should people who love your style of music, what should they look out for? Where can one see you perform regularly or something like that?
Okay. I have a couple of places. The Good Life restaurant.
Okay.
We're actually doing a lot, and I also have some few good places in Lagos where, in a short time, it will be very well established, and people will come and then feel that richness. It's art, and jazz is quite a lot.
It is putting. And how do you manage a band of people? How do you manage that ensemble? Because it's not something that you can just stand and do alone.
No.
How do you manage putting people together, getting people together, ensuring that you keep that zeal, the fire burning?
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's the hardest part to.
It has to be.
Because you have to, even if these people, you might have people who have been with you for you know, for a while, but then they have to also feed their families. They also have to take care of their basic needs. So every rehearsals has to be paid for. Every event has to be
Or more.
so these guys has to be sorted. I mean, in a way. So it's quite a lot
It is.
for starters like us that are independent artists. So yeah, we're looking forward to the future where we'll look back and be like, well, yeah, thank
was
God
worth
we
it
didn't
all.
get it was worth it.
Thank you. I like that. It's a wonderful note
Yeah.
to end this one. We're taking a short time out now. You're going to be performing for us immediately after this time out.
All right.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Thank you.
All right. So we'll take a time out now. Stay with us. Nelson will be here to perform immediately after.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, your troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. And from now on, your troubles will be mine always. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days, all of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gathering near to us once more. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gathering near to us once more.
If you are not in the Christmas mood yet, I don't know what's going on with you. At least Wake Up Nigeria has been able to get your Christmas started the right way.
Yes,
And what better way to celebrate Christmas than with breakfast, especially when it's a sumptuous one. This morning, Chef Ziba has done it. Chef Ziba, what's for breakfast?
So I made Chinese stir-fry rice and Chinese beef stir-fry sauce.
And everything was made from the scratch.
Yes.
Right here in the studio. So, Obi Nelson, dig in. Let's have your feedback. What's your
Yes.
take on the taste?
Please go ahead.
Taste, right?
Yes. Let's have your
All right.
feedback.
Amazing.
Amazing performance, by the way,
Thank you.
earlier on. That was great.
You have a great voice.
Thank you so much.
Okay. That's the stir-fried rice.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
All right.
Okay, the beef sauce then, let's see.
That's what we want to hear. Beautiful, beautiful. And of course, as he digs in, we are wishing you the most wonderful, the most beautiful Christmas ever. The love and joy and family that you'll share today is going to make everything even better just before the new year.
Definitely. Merry Christmas from all of us to you out there. Have a wonderful day.